Ayos. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, need to behave. Let me behave like I have some brotops. Sam Pop 24713. Good Lord. Well, hi there, Sam Pop. It be mine for money. Happy Sunday. Can everybody hear me? Be the best woman, young girl. Toby Lover the Tech Chick. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm so sorry. Boy Jauye. Ketike. Shewo Jata. Shewo Deji. Shewo Jeja. Awesome. Okay. Had to make sure because I've been having eggy glasses in me with you. I'll be back. No, I didn't know glasses in me. You know, I carry some things beyond the realm. You carry. Eggy, as a Ramadan, I at if you veil it in between our bam long, although I ain't gonna lie, barely catch a glimpse of my parents. That'd be awesome. Here we go. Much better. Much better. Ayo Zulgamba. I'm sorry. Fabulous name. Wavy. Doing the Dondo wave. You're welcome. Happy Sunday, everybody. And Soro Hotes. Oh, God. Unwete or decision. She mean that change you call me from her gist to I don't even know. Change mama. Maybe her gist the cutie. Her gist. I don't know. We'll work on that later. Hi. Don't mind my voice. Eggy boy. Careful. It's the only Ondo way. My friend told me the other day, say you Ondo people, you people are always marrying into each other's family. You people are always marrying each other. You're like the Persians of Yoruba land. Persians of Ondo of Yoruba land. Well, if you got a problem with it, better yet, nobody should initiate you, see, that accept you into Ondo Kingdom in Yoruba for it. Don't hate. Let me see. So right before I get going, let me welcome everybody, another episode of Ondo With Dondo. All things on, well, almost all things. Yeah, but most things Ondo. So, and you already know Sunday to Sunday, I'm sorry. If you grew up in the 80s, you know, especially you grew up in Niger, not just anywhere. You grew up in Niger, you know Sunday to Sunday. But we're gonna make it sweet. It's anti-malaria something. Another story for another day. Rashida, stay on point. So Sunday to every Sunday, 12 o'clock so far. I go meet Jila, but I've had some people fighting me. One of them actually literally fighting me. Why 12 o'clock? What about, you know, when you're low church, I'm a bino ajo. Tanti temi yogi naija to one me two rofi. Dilu e malaka mushe to lo roforu. You get but so that might change. The 12 o'clock might change. I don't know yet. But so far, right now, ni regime yagai 12 to Sunday to Sunday. Now go me Jila 12 o'clock. So yeah. Anywho, welcome again. Let me see who else have joined it. Hi there, Devon Seeley. I see you. And I see Dooney AZ. Is that my one and only Dooney? Is that the Dooney that I know? I hug you, baby. Okay, let me see who else. Okay, Malo. Is that how I'm gonna say hello, Devon? Cause I see you. Let me see who else. Oreo Fesha ni gbeke atemla mi egi. Oreo Fesha ojoojúmọ́ me o me yi analengu ba am lofi. Thank you, Lord. So, welcome. Let me see who else. Who else is here? Yeah, I'll pick a spot on the purple sofa. Yes, sofa me is purple with a hint of orange. I'll explain the colors later, why I chose those colors. But let me see. Oreo Fesha, welcome again. Ọlọ́run egi emi la mi Ọlọ́run fẹ́ mi. Yeah, Ọlọ́run fẹ́ mo Motubolaji. Oh my God. Welcome. Yeah. La find the seat here. Class is about to adjourn. Hey there, Johnny. Me if you are too close here. Hey, me class is about to begin. You get it. Jimmy Ebony. I want it, baby. Yeah, welcome. Oh my goodness. I know. I'm so excited to hear you for Yadu. Oh, thank you, Devon. I'm so stoked. I keep pitching myself every day. Like, let me see who else. La cut. I'll be like cute. I'll be hopefully I said it right, but here's my hergist wave. Onyi lawa. We will talk. Onyi lawa skincare. All I saw was skincare, and I'm getting excited. But wicked, welcome. Everybody, welcome. I'm going to be your teacher for today, as you don't know. AKA hergist. We're finna be laughing, y'all. We're finna laugh, we're finna learn, we're finna shake all of it together. Alright, let me see. Anybody else? Okay. So, like I said earlier, Ondo with Dondo episode, and so the gist of it, let me give a quick rundown of Kewa Shenbe. So every week I pick either a word or a phrase. The goal is to at least learn the basics of Ondo dialect, right? And dialect, not Ondo language, Ondo dialect. And so I figured I'd do my part with words, phrases. Sometimes, eventually maybe go into little bitty folk songs here and there. I ain't gonna be singing. So I'm gonna have to get excited. All I need that you may bad many my didn't many I ain't finna be the one to sing, but we'll have the songs. So what else? But so far we've been doing words and phrases, right? So this week we've decided to up it up a bit. So the past 2 weeks, Eshe, I think, but yeah, or for meji, like 2 words or 3. This week I up with 5. Yeah, at the up with I up with 5. Let me leave it at that. I was finna say it in Ondó, but so anyway, so we have 5 words for this week. We always get the weekly words on Mondays, and then on Sundays I'll come up in here to hang out with y'all and of course tell you the meaning of the words. So anyway, now class is in session. My parents will be so proud. Class is in session, so everybody gather around, grab your seat, sit down, grab your jota and your you are welcome. So first things first, who can tell me the 5 words for this week? Oh, I get the hearts. Oh yeah, dear Christina. Hiyo leo luwe wokubo. Oya la fachia edo joko boy jota ati bairu e bode se slate ati shock yin go ba ti wudo mu wan official babani. Yeah, welcome. Who else am I missing? Okay, mo ti pe register be. My name is your name is Rashi. Okay. 5 words. What were the 5 words? Who remembers the 5 words for this week? So if you remember, you don't have to tell me the ituma for party ituma. Just type it in the comment. Let me know. Plus, I think I don't have with the words, but anyway, somebody remember. So type it in the section, please. So I'm gonna wait just a few minutes. Let me see. My name is okay. Let me see here. Oop. Okay. Okay, no worries. A Marcosi comment section. Anybody? 5 words. The 5 words for the week. Okay, let me see. In no particular order, because y'all, it's been a week. Let me see if I remember. So first one is ekwe. Yep, that's the first one. Second one, meo. Oh, sorry, ekwe, dodo me, meo. And then àgbaa, that's the third one. Fourth word is idemde. And the last, but not least, because it has to do with food, Gbánọ. Let me put it in context. Gbánọ. Okay. So now that I've listed them, it's I try you now get to my even if it's just one, it's I get to my each wording on me. So let's start with ekwe. Let me see. Okay, Tobilaba ekwe is eku. No, ma'am. Ekule. I'm gonna read that as ekule, but no, it is not ekule. One more guess. One more. So, or you don't have to do ekwe. Just pick a word. No problem. Type it in the comment. Let me know. So let's see. Ekwe, meo, àgbaa, idemde, àti Gbánọ. Okay. So 10 more seconds, and then yeah, I still don't have my drums. Yeah, muti order I know Amazon ṣùgbọ́n iye tí do Amazon Amazon so me of you anti no ka odo me da deliver drums me but it's okay, it is where in 10 seconds. Okay? Let me see. Okay, no comments yet. Okay. 5, 4, 3. I got my numbers right this week, y'all. Last week, yeah, big baggy. 3, 2, 2 and a quarter, and 1. Okay, so let me see. Ekwe, we'll start with that. Ekwe is ilẹ̀kùn, which means door. In Yoruba language, ekwe is ilẹ̀kùn, which is door. Ilẹ̀kùn, redodo. Funny story about the ekwe, but I'm gonna just go through the words. My funny story, real funny too. And yes, it does have to do with my dad. Most of the funny stories in my life have to do with my dad, y'all. Next word, meo. Male is what? Meanwhile, actually on you did suggest Daring Alex. I don't know if you're here. Let me see. Okay, he's not logged on yet, but he suggested we do numbers. So I chose the one that I figure would just trip people up a bit, which is male, and that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. In Yoruba language is márùn. Male, márùn, 5. So starting from the beginning, it would be ọ̀kan, méjì, mẹ́ta, mẹ́rin, mẹ́fà, méje, mọ́jọ, instead of mẹ́jọ, mọ́jọ, mẹ́sàn-án, mẹ́wàá. So that's 1 to 10 in Ondo. So that's what was that? That was the second word, I think. Okay, third word, oketane, is àgbaa. And mode toiti dima cause everybody egi meleto yibo dima cause confusion. But for some reason I had somebody tell me àgbaa. They read it as àgbaa, which is why I put the ami. Àgbaa would be agbára, power. Àgbaa is actually ẹ̀yìnkùlé, which is the backyard of the house, behind the yard of the house. And when we talk a little bit of architecture, Àgbaa is usually where you have the kitchen, where you have the konga, the well, ibeti dana, ibeti che, ibeti feunji jesha. That's in the Àgbaa. Next word is idemde. I promise you it's way simpler than it sounds. Idemde. Idemde is actually pawpaw, or papaya, right? And yeah, that's why I say it sounds way simpler than it looks. Idemde is pawpaw. Meanwhile, I shall be a pawpaw in Yoruba language, because this is Ondo dialect. So, but as far as I know, idemde is pawpaw or papaya. And ate that a lot with me grandmama. Oh, I wish I could. Sometimes she tap hers with a slice with a little bit of salt. Don't know what that's about, but me, I shall love it, sha. Okay, and the last but definitely not least, this is my favorite part. Gbánọ no. Olódùmarè. Let me just focus. Let me focus on the task at hand. Gbánọ no is a delicious vegetable soup in Ondo. But here's the fun fact that I've learned over the years. It's not exclusive to Ondo. I found out from a friend of mine who's from Calabar that they have something similar. I found from friends who are from Delta as well that they have something similar in their area as well, but they have a different name for it. But the overall name that people call Gbánọ no that I've learned is black, either black leaf soup or just black soup, and that's because it literally looks black. It's as black as night when it's done. Oh, but God have mercy, Olódùmarè. It is delicious. Eggy, onyo, me maneke. But I center myself again to say, you ever find yourself with an Ondo person, or you find yourself in Ondo, just ask him, what Gbánọ no. Come back and thank me later. I change the color. I change the color destiny. We mean for bear. Show the outlook here to just try it. And the wonderful catch is it is so healthy, it is so nutritious. So how many did you get? How many did you get? Welcome. Remember, we are rich to local. So purple sofa. Why I am pointing that way, as if you can see it, I don't know. But jota ati bairue do best ko but it's just later ati shock in your life. Let me see who else before I keep running my mouth. Egi wale leombe haji wale salam aleikum moriel wa mojinu ni o se di ba gboro bem Adedayo Olabode Emmanuel. Oga, your whole government name right there. Ayo, welcome. Oya tetilamu exercise book webe do joko, febo joko ji. Ma disturb class me. Miss Mo on the move. All right now. Welcome, Miss Mo. Good evening to you too, my beautiful sis. What you mean say jo? Mutishe where I go tanana me. Pelu the words of the day me. Anyway, Maori, aka discuss here. Connie Republic. Welcome, Connie Republic. Maori, HIG. I'm gonna give you the hergist wave. Ollie Fash. Shari àwọn words wọ̀nyí. Ó dà fi máa láàrú life mi bẹ́ẹ̀ máa rethink her gist, because I'm seeing some very fanciful, very gbogbolicious, you know, words, I be names, I be it's ye me, but down fi mala joko maro beshe aye mi pelu gist, but yeah, change. You're welcome. Buki Aki. Short in your gamba, maybe straight to the point. Short and straight to the point. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Yeah, Febo, Onika look Febo Joko Zibe. I just mention of your Ibo Joko Shio. Don't call them up Padawafi, her gist or put one in standing position only, no live IG, whatever it is that I'm doing right now. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, quick recap for the words of the week. Ekwe, ileku, door. Male, maru, 5. Àgbaa, not agbara, Àgbaa, the backyard, back of the house. It's actually a communal part of the house, but we'll talk about that later. It's kind of everybody. See, I'm telling you, the wife, the husband, everybody. It's just this meeting area in the house. There's also akete, but that's very formal. So Àgbaa, ibe kanga, everything. Okay, so what was the 4th word? Idemde, papaya. Delicious. Can y'all tell I'm a foodie? Okay, we focus. And last but definitely not least, Gbánọ. So as promised, I know I promised y'all, I told you there are funny stories behind these words. Well, not all of them, but some of them, right? So the first the first word is ekwe. Like all of my funny stories have to do with my dad, right? So funny story is my dad, God rest his soul. My dad was born in Ondó. Do you understand? No kedasa. No yeah. And he'll be the first to tell you, oh yeah, ni tito. Any is mat, for those who don't know. Ugele market. So anyway, brand new mat. My mom, on the other hand, my mom was Ondó as well, but she grew up in Lagos. So she was one of those didn't face my dad none. The reason why I brought that up is, again, my dad, born, bred, and buttered, and partly baked, toasted, whatever it is, in Ondó. My mom, the same thing, but in Lagos. So I ended up actually teaching my mom Ondó. Story for another day. So anyway, when my dad would get excited, his Ondó tends to creep out, right? When I say excited, meaning when he got mad, most of the time, when he got mad, his Ondó would sneak out. And when he got flustered, same thing. So there was this particular day, right? We're all getting ready for school. And my dad had this particular driver. We'll call him Unisa. He did have a driver named Unisa, but that's not the name of this particular one. And this guy, when I tell you guys, it was a weekly ritual. The guy will do something to just rock my dad's world and make his brain twirl. And so immediately, by magni of you, but no way. And he'll let the guy, he'll tell the guy is fired. Like clockwork. The next day, the guy will come. The guy will beg. My dad will rant and rave and then end up hiring the guy back. Here's the funny part. The guy would usually show up just as my dad is leaving for work, right? So my dad would actually drive both of them to the office. And according to the guy, my dad would lay in on him. Anyway, this particular day, to continue, it was being a wild gist. Yes, it has. Because I check out Jomewa. I'm not worried. The story is good. I promise y'all. Hey, bye-bye. Welcome. Let me see. I enjoyed so far. So much fun. But I think that's Abishola. Welcome. Yeah, grab a seat on the purple sofa. And who else? VOJ. Ingobati would wear Jenisha, the day our papa Damushoka. You're welcome. I'ma send you away. I'ma send you the purchased way. It's been it has. Shoribe Ibanyim no Morayo Egibuki. And she is called Mo. Okay, so Shady Kakwe Moi. Okay, Ditika Wavus. Yeah, Ditika Wavus, yeah. So I'ma call you Mo. I'ma call you Mo, right? Agrees. Okay, back to my story. I'm sorry, y'all. So, right, Unisa, my dad's driver, fired. Every day he gets fired. Well, every week, once a week. It's like a thing between them. No, none of us, we didn't understand it at the time. We still don't. But he would get fired. The following day, he'll be back. So this particular day, right, this particular morning, we're all getting ready for school. And Unisa shows up at the gate. And the gatesman, poor guy, I think a day or two before. So he didn't know the rhythmic, the weekly tango. Unisa. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but that's what it felt like at the time. The weekly tango. Then we Joe every week. So the gate man opens the door for Unisa. Unisa walks in. Please keep in mind that this gate man is not Ondo. He's not even Yoruba. Okay. But he claims to understand Yoruba. Anyway, we're all done getting ready to get into the car to go to school. My mom is outside. And as soon as my dad sees Unisa, my dad loses it, right? And as soon as we saw him, we're like, oh Lord. Oh, this ain't finna be good. Should I continue? Before okay. Should I continue? If you want me to continue, type continue because make a look at it. What is she doing? Minding my business. Okay. So let me see. Okay. So far, she's called Mo. Okay, so as soon as we get out and we see Unisa, we knew it was about to be on. Anywho, my dad proceeds to, he ignores Unisa. Like my dad was so. And the words, I never forget the words in my life. Please keep this in mind about Ondo folks, especially our uncles, aunties, our daddies, our mommies, when they are going through this, their Yoruba rant. The belief is, once I say something in a Yoruba language accent, it makes it Yoruba. We don't care about the they don't care about the words. Once I say it with a Yoruba accent, it automatically makes it Yoruba. Not true. That's not how it works. But who is going to tell my father that's one? Amy, Egi, Mada, I wouldn't finna die that day. So we all just kept quiet. When my dad kept yelling, worry, oh yeah, he had a stutter when he got upset. He was like, basically what my dad was trying to say was, but my dad was just beside himself. He was asking, who told you to open the door? Who gave you permission to open the door? Keep in mind, they have their little tango, weekly tango that they do. So the Megad ruined the whole play. So anyway, that's the funny story behind Ekwe. It's been almost 40 years, and I still remember it because it was just, oh my God, it was just the funniest thing. And all of us except my mom. My mom was the only one who could, obviously, she was my dad's whisperer, and she was like, ha, Luatoni. Remember I told you guys, my mom was bread, buttered, and toasted in Lagos. So she was very, I think as the kids call it today, cutesy and demure. So that's basically how she spoke. Ha, Luatoni. But ye jelly lang kola ti joy. Hey, kwebi ti bawo. And my father's defense was always shonfe teyo, shonfe. Bimoshe boshe wu moshe fo no. So that was the gist, the funny gist behind the word ekwe. And yeah, it's till this day. And I promise y'all, he had many in his arsenal. My dad had, like, if I were to tell you some of the other ones, oh my God, ekwo beni. But let me quickly check. Adeyinka, Adenola, Leoluwe, you're welcome. Sheja. And I'ma do the her gist way. Mate, nika lo IG wave mo be shota. Oni ba fe down wa ba mi no li mi amukpe kun won bone. Afolabi Fash. Hi. How you doing? Katie Ke Sheja. Okay, so let me see who else. I think that's it. I got everybody. So anyway, you guys, that was the funny gist about the word ekwe. The one I said about Gbánọ no is not, this one, fortunately, this didn't have to do with my dad. This was me. So for every time, like if my mom wasn't feeling well, or whenever she had any of my siblings, like for the first month or so of coming back home from the hospital, my grandmother, Yimbitola, she will fix my mom this soup, Gbánọ no, and then she would just pour it on a kotitu. This is one that she made. She would apogi, awadogi, ado tutu. And ogi, for those who don't know, is pap, right? It's cornmeal, right? Think of Quaker oats, but instead of using oats, right? Or kuka oats, but instead of using oats, you use corn. It's fermented corn, right? So she'd fix that, let it cool, and the cooler it gets, it begins to solidify, and then she'll put the Gbánọ no. Ho! Fish. Sometimes snail. Not snail. Snail. Oh my God. And I had one job in life. At that point. Carry the tray from the kitchen. Go hand it to my mother in the bedroom. Bruh. And I took my job very seriously. Y'all know why? Because I'd be outside praying hard that my mother didn't finish that meal. Because guess what? Guess who ate it? Yeah, me. Again. Delicious. It's chef's kiss, chef's kiss, huggy, all of it. Anyway, again, call this a plug, call it whatever you want. If you have not tried Gbánọ no or Obewe black leaf soup, I beg you, go and try it. Oh, and come back and thank me. I promise. Gab Fash, hi, welcome. So just giving some funny gist about our words of the day. So we already did ekwe. I'm not gonna say it again because I don't want to get a slap from the great beyond from my father about mocking him. But yeah, and the last one was Gbánọ no, which is black. Well, at least we call it Gbánọ no, but like I said earlier, my friends from Edo and Delta, they also have it. And a friend of mine from Calabar too was telling me that they also have it, but it is delicious, y'all. I can't say it enough. I feel like this is about to turn to an Gbánọ no session. But yeah, it is delish. Anywho, so that's my spiel for today on today's episode of Ondo with Dondo. And like I said, it is a Sunday to Sunday, not the anti-malaria thing, but, well, a nod to the anti-malaria drug. Sunday to Sunday, meaning we do our word reveal or phrase. Every episode is on Sunday at 12 Eastern time. And so that's right now, before the whole daylight. I don't know why they will not leave it alone, but focus, Rashida. 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time and 6 o'clock West African Time. And we would do words, phrases, and come Sunday, I will do my hopefully I'll get my drum some point this week. I must run. She move ben one anjo. By then, be drum me. Abi. She had that one pada. Anyway, so once I get my drum, we'll do the on Sunday, and I'll do the word reveal. Yes, I'm very dramatical that way. But yeah, Ondo with Dondo is just my little contribution. Yeah, so even if it's just, you know, a word or two, I'm all for languages. So yeah. All right. What else? Oh, and before I go, I hope you've enjoyed my whole Gwomnyang'eon session. I hope this class has been useful to y'all. And if it has, definitely share with others. Comment in the comment section. Also, if you have thoughts or ideas for words or questions are fine too. You can also put that in the comment, and you can also email us, and I will drop my email address right now. It is iamhergist@gmail.com. So there. So please, we look forward to hearing from you. And dito episode any questions, comments, and if you feel like it, drop me a few hearts or a wave. Of course I enjoy it. Thank you, Devon. Let me see who else was she? Eggy Gabfash. Emma Tokpeo. Let me see. Yep. Oh my God. Thank you, Devon, for the plug. Martin's Ugu. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you join. Welcome. Even though it's around there, it's Konash, it's Kwaleo. B Fola Shade. Hiyo. Sketi Keluwe. Shejo. Who else? I like. Let me see. Make sure I didn't leave anybody out. Oshe yake dasa. Hey, evye yawo show atakwa sa. Jegiwa dibe ziki awibejo. Ogo meje ti mu bi asha ya lo ko mi inu mi sin dadu. Okay, let me stop. Anywho. All right. No questions. Okay. Well, if you think of any, like I said, maybe not chiefs and kuli. When she join me, oh my good gods, I should. Let me see. Yeah, me. Is it me Bina or me? Aniyoshane kuli mukori. Welcome. I am such a foodie, y'all. Pray for me. Oh my God, who else? Aderisola Abioye Leoluwe Womalanio. Welcome. So yeah, any questions or comments, thoughts, suggestions, please feel free to add it in the comment section. And if you can't think of it right now, feel free to email me too. We welcome ideas for, you know, our words of the day or our session, our show. Yeah, I think do you know if you Ondó Rikiegi mama oikitemi mama temi mama tuliba mi, because my dad is from Okedasa section of Ondo. My grandma is Odoshida, so it would be Lishida Mbejioba. But my dad's, yeah, that I was, yeah, majorly exposed to that one. So yeah, I got my mom, yeah, Odotu, yeah. So almost the whole quarter is the Ondo cover, but the major one is Okedasa, because I'm a following me, so on my show. Atakpani sao o jẹun gbogbo líle ọmọ la a gbọkùn wi ohun emokun fi na o egi ma di ka òyìnbó ní tí ẹ kọ́ mẹ́un bẹ́ẹ̀ má dé ká gbé kíní wọ̀n ẹ́ yóò dá under the ẹ̀yẹ tó máa gbòòrò dọ́là euro tó bá fẹ́ dé ká ẹ̀gì máa gbòòrò máa pé ṣe ọ̀bọ ti tán dàn yìí sí free lunch ẹ̀rà bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ̀ ara bẹ́ẹ̀ so inflation ti dáhùn wálẹ̀. Behave yourself. Yes way, no way, yes way. Ondo to Lishida Beji. Wada Igbo. Àgbà Backyard. Let me leave it at that. Dimala kosi comfort con egi òyìnbó ne eshamba comment but what you know. We take it offline. We will take it offline. Oh my gosh. Yes way. Woshe kimi sheke kushe me she. Hey Devon, I wish you to come visit. I will actually have some friends in Barbados, so one of these days, soon, Kemi Ono Komai Ono. They pronounce because I'm very particular about names, but I'ma say like, what my lady do? Gigab fashi. Jo. Brody, focus on. Welcome, Kemi. You're welcome to our show. Don't mind me and a gap fash. We're having a mini family reunion. You're welcome. Hey, Tokpe. All right, y'all. So, if you want to to ni o come here be nisha ṣùgbọ́n ibe Ọlọ́run ibe bam lọ́run ṣe mi fún yín o. So until next week, Sunday, it's Sunday to Sunday, yeah, Sunday to Sunday. I took a warm young up and down, and until then, hasta la marinwa bao. I'ma see y'all later. Bye bye.